Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to show you a video of my private access experience invitation from Chanel for the upcoming cruise 2020 and 21 collection. This video belongs to its owner, Chanel, and not my own. Enjoy this video.
So we talked about Virginie Viard being inspired by the south of France. And more specifically, she was inspired by the gardens, the beautiful tropical gardens that you can find in cities like Nice, Capri, or Menton. But overall, there's one special flower that really caught her attention, and that was the starting point of this incredible palette of color. This flower is called Bougainvillier, and you will see it right now on your screen. It's also bougainvillea in English, and it's a flower that grows everywhere on the Mediterranean environment coast. It's a flower you find in Greece, in Spain, in Italy, and it can go from shades of yellows, coral pink, dark red, up to purple. And this flower really reminds Virginie of the holidays, of the summertime, and it's really what started, her interpretation of the flowers to create those beautiful colors here that you see on my left. So for example, on the look you have here on the mannequin, you have a perfect example of the contrast between masculine and feminine elements and the interpretation of the coral shades of the bougainvillea flower. For example, you see that the blazer it's quite straight. You also have long Bermuda shorts that really convey this idea of preppy, boyish that are very specific to the style of Chanel. The fabric is quite incredible because it's a very light leather that really feels like paper, and it's really not going to be too heavy if you want to wear it during the summertime or at night. So don't be afraid, it's a very, very light leather, and the effect is quite incredible. Next to it, you have one of the major looks of the collection. It's really a look that we've seen everywhere in magazines, on Instagram, on internet. It's really a color that, caught everybody's attention because it's really incredible. I hope you can go into our boutique and see it in person because the shades of purple are very, very nice. The fabric is tweed again, but a different type of tweed. You can see the details of the little loops within the thread that we call bouclé, and it's a cotton. So you see, when I fold the fabric, it's very, very light. It's really not heavy. It's super easy to wear and not a problem at all if you live in a warm environment. Underneath, you have another example of the different bralettes we have in this collection. Here you have an incredible work done by Maison Le Sage, one of our maison d'art again, which is famous for making tweeds or embroideries. And here you have an example of 150 hours of work to create these incredible details of flowers and leaves on the bralette. So you see again how Virginie Viard is creating an interesting contrast between the sophistication of the top and the casualness of the tweed that is supposed to be worn almost as a cardigan. Let's now discover the first alternative using the purple jacket here. So again, in the idea of creating a casual look, yet sophisticated, we have paired the jacket with a white denim from the collection in the same flared shape that you've seen before on the blue washed version. We are also accumulating necklaces on the jacket to reproduce Gabrielle Chanel's famous accessorization gesture. I'm sure you've seen pictures of her wearing multiple roses of pearls like that. The skirt that is matching the jacket is quite interesting too because it's not the classic shape. You have actually different lengths of tweed to really create this idea of layering. And on the side, you have a slit to also bring a little touch of seduction and also obviously ease of movement. Let's see how you can wear this skirt. We wanted here to focus on the contrast of fabric. That's why you have the casualness of the skirt with the cotton tweed. And on top, she's wearing a sophisticated muslin wrapped jacket and the bralette from look number one in pink and black sequins. On top of that, to create another contrast, we added a chunky chain necklaces to give a twist of modernity and rock to the look. Now that we have discovered what the day has to offer on the French Riviera Gardens, let's see what the night has to offer in Saint-Tropez. We have reached the last stop of our Cruise 21 journey. And let's see, what Virginie Viard had in mind when she created the evening proposition for this collection. So if you remember well, we talked about, packing the collection in a small suitcase. And here it's exactly what you can do thanks to those incredible light fabric that she has designed for the evening. Everything is all about transparency, ease of movement, and freshness. I'm sure we all dream today of having a nice glass of wine, at night and next to the seaside with a summer breeze. And it's really what the atmosphere of the video you've seen showed you. It's all about this idea of flowy fabric, ease of movement, and comfort. If you take a look closer, you'll see that it's all about this idea of playing with transparency and playing with the mix and match of pieces within this evening story. So obviously, the cut is quite minimalist for the garments, and that gives you the opportunity to really play around with the pieces. You can decide to wear the skirt with the jacket, or you could, wear a swim top underneath or a different top. You could accumulate, the jewelry or the necklaces to create a contrast between the accessories and the fabric. Also, in the transparent story, we also have lame dresses and tops that are more sophisticated and also showing an incredible craftsmanship. If you see here all the details on the braids of this dress, you'll see that it's actually a mix of different threads and fabrics to create this pop of color here. Also, the lame effect on the muslin is supposed to recall the reflection of the moon on the sea at night. So you see, everything is very bohemian and romantic in this collection. Among the accessories you can play with in this story, we have, for example, all the metallic handbags and like this new bucket shape from the collection that comes in two sizes. This is actually the small size. We have different colors as well for the leather. And thanks to the work of the chain here, it's going to really complement really well with the minimalism of the ready-to-wear. You can also decide to focus your attention on the shoes if you like. And for example, we have in this collection incredible work of details for those flowers, for those camellia flowers again, on these gold sandals that are going to be very romantic and glamorous at the same time. We talked about having fun and playing with the different pieces within this transparent story. Let's see how you could wear this light muslin skirt. Here we created a contrast in fabric again, The model is wearing a bathing suit in the bottom to hide this part. She's also on top wearing a cotton sweater with the Chanel embroideries. And to accentuate again the waistline, she's wearing a chain belt with a matching choker, as well as the two emblematic CC cuff on both wrists. For our last alternative of today, let's discover how you could twist a classic, elegant muslin top. Here it's another question of contrast with the idea of creating a casualness and sophisticated look. Casual and sophisticated look. So here she's wearing a yellow denim in the same shape as the white and blue denim you've seen before. And on top, we're playing with the idea of layering, those muslin with underneath an embroidered bralette that create a contrast of sophistication and casualness, of femininity and glamour. We have reached the end of our journey through the south of France. We hope those 30 minutes were a way for you to escape from today's world and to think about what you're going to do next summer. We hope you enjoy the beautiful colors and fabrics and inspiration for this collection. And we most of all hope to see you very soon in our Chanel boutique. Thank you so much and have a nice day.